What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Nugget. This is my co-host Mwest, and today we have to talk about parasocial relationships when it talks about content creation and streaming. Do you have to be parasocial in order to grow? What do you think, Wes? Go ahead and start us off.
Um, I do think that you need to open up and share who you are a little bit in order to connect with folks. I do think that connection is there. There has to be some type of tie. Am I a dad? Am I just a ultimate gamer? Am I a casual gamer? Am I a super chatty type person? I do think giving up a little bit of you to do this thing you call content and be on this camera is necessary to connect with people. So yes.
I'm not going to say I disagree, but it's I don't like calling it parasocial, but I
Mm,
guess that's the proper term. I think that what you described is like
hmm
normal social interaction
I
to
think
me.
so.
Like if I saw you at work or something, and
hmm
you came and you spoke to me, you would share things like you being a dad, you being this, you being that. It's
hmm
just normal conversation topics, and I feel like streaming is just like that. I think that a lot of people think that because I'm a streamer, I have to be this private person, and I don't want to dox myself, and I don't want to give up too much. Nobody's looking for your scary ass, okay? Nobody's looking. Nobody's trying to dox you, bro. Like, I think there's a fine line, and of course, oversharing. Don't tell me, where you go to and from your 9 to 5 and all, but like normal stuff, like my name's Nug. I enjoy sports. I enjoy
Right.
podcasting. My favorite color is this. I'm left-handed. Like little small public information stuff or conversation pieces is not parasocial. So that's kind of where I draw the line. Because some guys or some people will be out here like, yeah, you got to be parasocial, and you don't. You just don't have a personality.
Right. Do you want to talk a little bit about why what this topic even came about or what we saw?
Yeah. And
Okay.
so we saw a creator on TikTok by the name of Sia the Clown. And Sia said that what 99% of content creators are scared to speak on is the fact that in order to grow, you have to be parasocial. And he found this out because he felt like when he's doing just chatting streams, he's at 45 people. When he goes to gaming, he drops down to 20. While a lot of people who do just chatting will see a small dip in gaming, is not because of a parasocial whatever type of thing PC had going on. It's more so about the quality of content shifting. If I'm there for just chatting, and you're doing chatting for 1 second, and now you're locked into the game and you're talking every 5 seconds, it's different.
Because I started my streaming journey and it was such a grind, right? And I experienced like not having anyone there to having a few friends there. I understand what he's talking about, but like you, as you're doing it, just chatting and you're having fun, and that crowd is there, and you're having a good time, and then you switch over to your gaming, people will drop out and leave. But as those people leave, and there's a small dip in your channel, or even a significant dip, you get a different wave of folks that come in that are 100% interested in the game. And in somewhere in this video, he almost sounds ungrateful. Like I don't want to put him down because he seems like a real fun and nice creator, but he almost sounds ungrateful. Like,
Yeah.
people are leaving and they were forcing me to do things that I don't want to do, and that's not necessarily the case, right? I think if people are there for you and they came to support you, and people are leaving, and that's okay too. I'm just thankful for the 27 or 20 people that are here that are left with me. And
And
sometimes we need to remember those things and hear it from other creators. Like, hey, you're lucky. You
right.
even your worst day is somebody's best day, right? Not trying to put them down or
If
anything.
Again, this is no knock to him. This is more so just that his take is something that we hear a lot with
Yeah.
so many other content creators in the space, especially if you're on like Twitter or other social media, or Facebook or Reddit or Discord. Like you'll hear these topics of conversation. So this is not really towards Sia, but it was just a lot of people share some of those same sentiments. And there are so many, we could be talking about this all day because there are so many factors that play into it. Like you said, um, it's not always about who isn't there. Sometimes it's who is there. If imagine you go into somebody's stream and they're like, "Yeah, man, nobody's here right now." It's like, well, fuck you too, then. Like, I'm out. Like, it's like
Right.
if I invite you over to a party, Wes, and you show up, and I say, "Man, nobody showed up." It's like, well, damn, I'm nobody. And I think with that attitude, you'll never get far. And I also feel like people leaving and coming is part of streaming. Numbers go up and down. Watch your
Mhm.
favorite huge streamer. They might
Facts.
be at 100,000 one moment, 80,000 the next moment, 50,000 the next moment. Their numbers are constantly going up and down. It's just at a bigger scale, so might not notice it.
Yeah, yeah, numbers constantly fluctuate. It's an up and down thing, and man, it is a rough grind out there to be streaming, and you kind of have to get to a place where you're okay with it. Um, Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this except, yeah, we do have a lot of friends who think this way, and I think the reason why we're doing this podcast and we talk about these different things are to kind of shift your mentality. I don't think I'm the greatest content creator. I just know that whenever I'm done with my streaming, with making these videos, whatever I'm doing, I'm satisfied with myself. And yeah, things could be better, things could be popping off more, but I leave happy with the low views that I get, the friends that stop by, and I'm grateful and thankful. And everybody wants to do better, but you got to change your mentality. And like Nug was saying, like that one person that stopped by, you are somebody. You are shit to me. You mean something. And I don't. Sometimes the way how people describe it, they almost sound ungrateful, and it's messed up, and it's hurtful at times to me.
I agree. I agree. And again, this is another topic for another day because I feel like streamers' mentality could be a whole series on its own. It's just so up and down, fickle. Everybody wants to do this until they hit their first roadblock, then they're quitting, or everybody is happy with this and then they're quitting, they're coming back, and it's just there's so many. We could have a series of just different topics we touch on with streamers and the dumb things that they say and do.
Oh, he's talking about me, everybody. Oh
Oh,
no.
uh,
Oh man. We're doing this podcast, and I'd like to touch on more of these topics as we go through this to kind of do a shift in mindset for folks. And you don't have to take our word for it. Just kind of peep out what people are doing out there, the types of posts that they make on Twitter, on TikTok, and different places where you see streamers hang out. And you'll see that there's a heavy depression and negativity that runs rampant in the community. And you really have to have a strong mindset, a strong will, be very consistent and kind of open to changing things. And if you think that you can run to another platform and do an exact same thing that you did over here, over there, you're never gonna make it, right? You really have to sit down and figure out what you want to do, who you are as a person, and kind of be prepared to bring a little bit of entertainment. And if you think that you're just a great gamer and people are gonna want to watch you, you're in for a treat. You're in for a real treat.
I agree, man. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. That this topic has been addressed. Again, this is no knock to the creator who said it, but I just thought it was a good thing to touch on.
I'm knocking you, brother. Make a video in response. Talk to me. I'll just play.
Oh
I'm a goofy dude. I'm
man.
sorry. We out. We out. We out.